Hey everyone, it's Michael Jamin. I'm answering some viewer mail today. Here's the question someone sent. Does a teaser count as an act, or does that fall into Act 1? The answer is it really doesn't matter. I mean, the way acts are structured. So when we break a story, when we kind of figure out on the board what the beats of the story are, we always break it into 3 acts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, because that's just how it feels. It feels good, and there's certain moments that you have to hit in each act for your story to feel compelling and engaging. And this doesn't matter whether you're writing an hour-long, a drama, a half-hour sitcom, or a feature, or a novel. It's just something, it just feels right to break into 3 acts because, there's something about it that feels good. So traditionally, on like an old show before, on a network show, at the end of every act, they would sell toilet paper. We'd go to commercial break and we'd sell toilet paper. And so the moments before each act break had to have a certain kind of cliffhanger kind of feel so that people would come back after they bought their toilet paper. But now with shows on streaming and cable, sometimes they don't have commercials. And so I would still break the story into 3 acts. Now, does it matter if your teaser is in Act 1 or if it's its own thing? I don't know. It really doesn't matter. It depends on what the network tells you what they want to do. Sometimes the network will say, "Hey, we want to have a teaser," and then go to commercial because we want to sell more commercials. And, sometimes the network will say, "Well, no, we don't really care." So it's really up to you if you're writing something original. If you are writing a spec of an existing show, then you need to do it the way the show does it. Sometimes they go to commercial, and that won't be part. So the question you really want to ask is your teaser on story or off story? For some shows, like on Cheers back in the day, they would do a teaser that was off story, which was just a funny downbeat. Norm would enter the bar. "Hey, Norm, what do you want today?" And he said, whatever, he'd have a joke. And then they go to that title sequence. So you could always cut that teaser. In other words, it's not necessary for the story. Some shows, the teaser is on story, which means you actually need to watch it to understand what's going to happen next. So there's your answer. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on what you're writing.